Question 1. Which of the following refers to an advanced cross-platform packet capturing tool that comes with a graphical user interface? A. The Harvester. B. Wireshark. C. TC Dump. D. TC Preplay. Correct answer: B. Wireshark. Wireshark is a powerful cross-platform packet capturing tool that enables users to capture and analyze network traffic. It features a graphical user interface, making it more user-friendly and easier to navigate than command-line tools. Wireshark is commonly used for network troubleshooting, analysis, and security auditing. Question 2. Which of the following would prevent a mobile device from being used for data exfiltration through a cable connection? A. DLP. B. Full device encryption. C. Screen locks. D. COPE. Correct answer: A. DLP. DLP, data loss prevention, is a security technology aimed at monitoring and managing data transfers to prevent unauthorized access, usage, or leakage of sensitive information. It can block the transfer of data from mobile devices via different channels, such as USB or cable connections, by establishing rules that specify what data can or cannot be transferred. Question 3. AES and DS are examples of which type of cipher? A. Block ciphers that encrypt groups of plaintext symbols together. B. Block ciphers that encrypt one plaintext symbol at a time. C. Stream ciphers that encrypt groups of plaintext symbols together. D. Stream ciphers that encrypt one plaintext symbol at a time. Correct answer: A. Block ciphers that encrypt groups of plaintext symbols together. AES, Advanced Encryption Standard, and DES, Data Encryption Standard, are both block ciphers, which encrypt a fixed-size block of plaintext at once. DES typically processes 64-bit blocks, while AES works with 128-bit blocks, converting them into ciphertext. Question 4. Using standard naming conventions offers several advantages. Which of the following is not a benefit of using naming conventions? A. It can help administrators determine the function of a system. B. It can help administrators identify misconfigured or rogue systems. C. It can help conceal systems from attackers. D. It can make scripting easier. Correct answer: C. It can help conceal systems from attackers. Adopting standard naming conventions for systems aids in administrative tasks like identifying a system's function, detecting misconfigurations, and simplifying automation scripting. However, these conventions do not inherently conceal systems from attackers. In fact, if attackers become aware of the naming conventions, they could use that information to pinpoint systems to target. Question 5. Ethan is looking to install a fire suppression system in an area with sensitive electronics. Which type of fire suppression system would be best if he is worried about potential harm to first responders or on-site staff? A. Carbon dioxide. B. Dry pipe. C. Inert gas. D. Pre-charge. Correct answer: C. Inert gas. An inert gas fire suppression system is the ideal solution for areas with sensitive electronics, as it uses gases like argon, nitrogen, or a combination to lower oxygen levels in the room, effectively suppressing the fire. These gases are non-toxic and safe for humans at the proper concentrations, making them well suited for environments with delicate electronics. Question 6. Software development methods guide developers and vendors in program creation. Which development method is used when project objectives are not clearly defined? A. Iterative development. B. Structured programming development. C. Modified prototype model. D. Exploratory model. Correct answer: D. Exploratory model. The exploratory model of software development is employed when project objectives are unclear or undefined from the beginning. In this approach, developers experiment and explore the software to gain a better understanding of the requirements as the project evolves, providing flexibility and the opportunity to refine the product based on insights gained during development. Question 7. What function does counter mode serve in a cryptographic system? A. It allows public keys to unlock private keys. B. It reverses the encryption process. C. It turns a block cipher into a stream cipher. D. It turns a stream cipher into a block cipher. Correct answer: C. It turns a block cipher into a stream cipher. In counter mode, a block cipher is used in such a way that it turns it into a stream cipher. The basic idea is to encrypt a counter value, which is incremented for each block of plaintext, using the block cipher and then XOR the result with the plaintext to produce the ciphertext. This allows for parallel processing and is commonly used for the efficient encryption of large amounts of data. Question 8. Which cloud service model allows the consumer to use applications provided by the cloud provider over the Internet? A. Hybrid. B. IaaS. C. PaaS. E. SaaS. Correct answer: D. SaaS. SaaS, software as a service, enables users to access applications hosted and managed by a cloud provider via the Internet. These applications are usually available through a web browser, and users don't need to concern themselves with managing the underlying infrastructure or platform. Question 19. Which of the following has the ability to hide certain processes and connections from the operating system? A. Rootkit. B. Worm. C. Botnet. D. Logic bomb. Correct answer: A. Rootkit. A rootkit is a type of malware designed to conceal specific processes, files, or connections from the operating system and other monitoring tools. It can alter system files and settings, enabling it to function secretly while retaining control of the system without being detected. Question 10. Ethan works at a company that manufactures portable medical devices like insulin pumps. What is the most critical step for him to take to ensure these devices are secure? A. Ensure all communications with the device are encrypted. B. Ensure the devices have full disk encryption, FDE. C. Ensure the devices have been fuzz tested. D. Ensure the devices have individual anti-malware. Correct answer: A. Ensure all communications with the device are encrypted. Portable medical devices, like insulin pumps, frequently transmit sensitive data wirelessly, including health information and device status. Encrypting all communications ensures that any data exchanged between the device and other systems, such as monitoring devices or servers, is safeguarded against interception by attackers. Question 11. Which of the following terms describes a programming error where an application attempts to store a numeric value in a variable that is too small to accommodate it? A. Buffer overflow. B. Pointer dereference. C. Memory leak. D. Integer overflow. Correct answer. D. Integer overflow. Integer overflow happens when a program attempts to store a numeric value in a variable that surpasses the maximum size limit of the variable's data type. For instance, if an application tries to store a value larger than the maximum allowable for an integer, such as exceeding 2131, 1 in a 32-bit integer, it results in an overflow, which can lead to unexpected behavior, data corruption, or security vulnerabilities. Question 12. Which of the following refers to a network debugging and exploration tool that can read and write data across TCP or UDP connections? A. Netcat. B. The Harvester. C. Cuckoo. D. TCP dump. Correct answer. A. Netcat. Netcat is a powerful networking tool that facilitates reading and writing data over TCP or UDP connections. It's widely used for network debugging, exploration, and troubleshooting. Netcat can establish raw network connections, listen for incoming connections, and transfer data, making it extremely valuable for testing network services and resolving network-related problems. Question 13. Which of the following account types is not intended for end-user use? A. Guest account. B. Privileged account. C. Shared account. D. Service account. Correct answer. D. Service account. A service account is not meant for end-user use. It is a specialized account used by applications, services, or automated processes to interact with the operating system or other software systems, usually with predefined permissions. These accounts are typically utilized by background services or scheduled tasks and are managed by system administrators rather than end users. Question 14. Which type of user account violates the principle of non-repudiation? A. Standard user account. B. Shared account. C. Guest account. D. Service account. Correct answer. B. Shared account. Non-repudiation guarantees that an action or transaction cannot be denied by the individual who carried it out. With a shared account, since multiple users have access to the same credentials, it becomes impossible to clearly identify who performed a particular action, thereby violating the principle of non-repudiation. Non-repudiation guarantees that an action or transaction cannot be denied by the individual who carried it out. With a shared account, since multiple users have access to the same credentials, it becomes impossible to clearly identify who performed a particular action, thereby violating the principle of non-repudiation. A. Classify the data. B. Mask the data. C. Assign the application owner. D. Perform a risk analysis. Correct answer. A. Classify the data. To implement different data loss prevention rules based on the type of data stored on the server, the company should first classify the data. Data classification involves organizing data according to its sensitivity and significance, such as personal information, financial data, and health records in this instance. Once classified, the company can apply customized DLP rules that enforce suitable security measures for each category of data. Question 16. Which of the following is a command line interface packet capturing tool used in Unix-like operating systems? A. TCP dump. B. Wireshark. C. The harvester. D. TCP replay. Correct answer, A. TCP dump. TCP dump is a command line tool used for capturing packets and analyzing network traffic on Unix-like operating systems. It enables users to capture and display packets transmitted over a network, offering detailed insights into the traffic. Question 17. Which network command line utility in MS Windows combines the features of ping and tracert? A. NBTstat. B. pathping. C. traceroute. D. netstat. Correct answer, B. pathping. Pathping is a network command line tool in MS Windows that combines the features of both ping and tracert. It allows users to trace the route packets take to reach a destination while also measuring packet loss at each hop along the way, aiding in the diagnosis of network performance issues. Question 18. Which mobile device deployment model allows employees to use personal mobile devices to access companies' restricted data and applications? A. COPE. B. BYOD. C. JBOD. D. CYOD. Correct answer, B. BYOD. BYOD, Bring Your Own Device, is a deployment model that enables employees to use their personal devices, such as smartphones, tablets, and laptops, to access the company's sensitive data and applications. While it offers flexibility and convenience, it also creates challenges related to security and data privacy. Question 19. What term is used for an operating system that has enough multi-level security to meet government standards? A. Windows. B. Mac OS. C. Trusted Operating System. D. Secure Operating System. Correct answer, C. Trusted Operating System. A trusted operating system is designed to comply with security requirements set by government and industry standards. It incorporates features such as mandatory access control, auditing capabilities, and other security mechanisms to offer multi-level security. These systems are assessed using frameworks like the Common Criteria to verify that they meet specific security standards. Question 20. Sarah is in charge of application development in her organization and wants all web applications tested before deployment. She needs a testing system identical to the live server. What is this called? A. A development server. B. A pre-deployment server. C. A production server. D. A test server. Correct answer, D. A test server. A test server is a dedicated environment used to test applications before they are deployed to the live production server. It replicates the production environment to ensure the application functions correctly under conditions similar to the live system, reducing the likelihood of issues once the application is launched. How many questions did you get right? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.